Hey guys, Brent from String Dreaming again. Today we're going to be talking about the blues scale. So the blues scale is pretty cool, used for blues. What it has in it, flat fifth. Pretty cool. Here it is, a little bit cleaner. It's called the blues note. It's like the flat fifth of the scale. It's an altered scale, altered note. But it's really cool. Check it out. Okay, so now we're going to be talking about the A minor blues scale. Okay, now this particular scale, as you're going to play it, you'll notice that it kind of follows the box a little bit, or the pentatonic scale. So, and in fact, it actually is the pentatonic scale with a raised fourth note. You could also call it a flatted fifth note added to the scale. So what's cool is you can take the minor pentatonic scale and add notes to it to create other scales that are interesting. Okay, and one of those is the blues scale. So here we go. Okay, all right. So it's going to start out a lot like your pentatonic scale, and you're going to play the index finger, fifth fret. We're on the A minor, so it's the 5th fret there. Then you're going to pinky on the 8th fret, and then you're going to play index on the 5th. Now here's that note. The added note is right here. It's a flatted 5 or a raised 4th, because then you get this tritone with the root. Can I get that really cool, funky, unstable sound going? Okay, so one more time. Index, pinky, I'm on the 8th fret, 5th, 6th, 7th, 5th, 7th. Now here I'm going to play the 5th fret with my index finger, and then I'm going to shift it to the 7th fret. So I'll show you that again. So I'm on the 3rd string, 5th fret, and I'm going to shift it like that. And then we're going to play the 8th fret. That's that blues note again, the flatted 5. Then the 9th fret, and the 8th on the next string, to the 10th, and the 8th, 10 again. So let me show you all a little bit faster. Blues note, shift, shift, all right, a little bit faster. Okay, so then you can kind of play some little licks on that scale. Doing a little bending, have a little bit of fun. It's all blues scale. Just playing the notes of the scale, just kind of improvising, doing a little bit of microtonal bends, just kind of. Okay, so just like with any other scale, I can move this down to G and do it here. same pattern. I could move it way up here and play B. Then notice I'm not really playing it in time. I learned that from Satriani, one of the videos that he had, and I'll try to include a link to it from somewhere on my website. But he was saying that when you're learning scales and you're playing up and down, to not really think too much about the timing of it, but just to learn the notes and learn the quality of each note, and to be thinking about kind of the color of each note, like that blues note, like it kind of has like a cool color to it. So if you're just worried about playing right on the metronome and going, right, you're just kind of blindly going through it, and you're not really sort of internalizing the sound of it. So that's what I mean when I say don't play to a metronome, because some teachers will teach you to play to a metronome, and probably get criticized for that. But that's okay, because I think that it's more important that you sort of understand the quality of each note in the scale as you're playing it, and then you're kind of thinking about, you know, the pattern and trying to memorize the pattern versus trying to keep in time with some metronome. You can play to a metronome later, or even when you start playing to a drum machine or even a live drummer, that rhythmic sense is going to start to get built. But it's really hard to build a rhythmic sense if you don't even know what notes to play. So it's more important to internalize the notes first and let that rhythmic sense come than to force yourself to play to just the droning click clock metronome. So that's my approach to it. That's how I feel about it. Some people like the metronome. If you like a metronome, go for it. But I personally don't really care for them. All right. So then, if we play that over like an A blues riff, right? Right, it fits, and that's the idea, is that the A blues scale goes with the A blues riff. All right, have fun with that.